Welcome. When I was young, I had a dream. And it was that dream that set me on a somewhat crooked path to becoming who I am today. My dream, simple. I wanted to be a scientist. When I grew up in the northeast of England, I was glued every Saturday morning to radio and TV sci-fi programs, such as Quatermass and the Pit, The Outer Limits, and The Twilight Zone. I was mesmerized by those scientists in their white coats, faces glowing in the flickering green light of a cathode ray tube, surrounded by towering dials and levers with the crackling sound of electricity in the background. That was my dream, to become a scientist. To begin my path, at a young age, I met with my high school career counsellor, Debbie Downer. And she looked me squarely in the eyes and without a hint of empathy said, "Your dream is far too unrealistic, my boy. You might be a little bit too intelligent for the coal mines, but certainly not intelligent enough to be a scientist. A government role as a civil servant would suit you perfectly." Wow, Debbie Downer, dream crusher. But that fleeting moment of disappointment, it lit a fire in me. Why should I let someone else decide what I can or cannot be? And that's where I learned my first lesson in life. It's okay to follow your dreams, even when others doubt them. It was my grandmother, bless her, who saved me from my dream. Or saved my dream. She saw an ad in the paper. Scientific technicians needed for the Atomic Weapons Research Establishment. I applied, I got the job, and off I went, tappy-lappy down 300 miles down to the south to Aldermaston. It was everything I imagined it would be. Each day, I'd walk towards the laboratory to the slow tick-tocking sound of a reactor's clock resonating in the air. I worked in a supersized glove box, wearing massive gloves, preparing samples of plutonium and uranium for testing. It was fascinating work, but after about 4 years, I realized a couple of things. There were some severe career limitations, and working with radioactive materials can be a bit hazardous for your bits.